I will be apologizing for the rage quit that I am just about ready to do, and I'm going to go talk to the guy at the computer store and beat the crap out of him until he gives me my computer. Because when he called, he was talking about the parts, and I mentioned my video card and the 1060. And I went, "What's a 1060?" What do you mean? What is a 10? Well, no, because he was just not up with. And then he pulled up the different 1060 NVIDIA cards, and he's like, "This one's like $1,200. You want that?" And I go, "No, I don't need the souped-up, overclocked Mega 1060. I just the plain Jane 1060 is fine enough from NVIDIA."
I have never seen a 1060 run $1,200.
I haven't either, so I don't know if it was that or something else that he saw right beside it. I'm
scary that your computer guy doesn't know what a 1060
no.
is.
Well, that's because he's working with a lot of. No, but what he does is he's done.
Amish people in the stream.
Yeah, and there's probably one or two.
Yeah, all three of us, you, me, and Moondog, are watching.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and
even Rob gave up.
Yeah, well, I can't fault that. I mean, if it was me, I'd quit watching me.
For a second there, I thought your CPU hopped out of your computer, packed its bag, and walked out and flipped you off.
It might do that.
I mean, Christ, all the things you're asking it to do. You're asking it to run FSX, and Rex 4, and stream, and handle Discord.
And while it's doing it, I'm playing porn in the background, okay? Come on. Okay, not really.
Oh,
No,
Rob's
not
back.
really. Rob's back. Yeah, thank you, Rob. Hello. Rant here going on about computers. This is where I'm biting my tongue because I was wanting to say all sorts of foul freaking language when I'm streaming. I don't know who I'm streaming to. I don't know who's going to be watching it. I'm getting views from it, so I can't go because some 12-year-old might be watching.
There's number 5.
There's 5. Oh, I'm down to. I'm still at 3 where it was at from me. So you know, hey, everyone that has come back in to watch the chat, I apologize. I mentioned at the beginning, and thank you. I really do mean thank you for coming back. Because as I was saying before, maybe you got back here, I'd walk out on me if the guy streaming was doing this kind of crap. Yeah, well, you know what? If you don't need it, you can always send it. No, what? Actually, what is it that BP had? Like was it? He got a 1060. He's got a 1060 now, but didn't he have like a step or two below? He had a 960 and something else, and he goes, "Moondog, I'll just ship it to you. It won't fit in the computer I have now, so I need the computer I'm getting built for it to fit into it. By the time I get that one, I'll have the one with the 1060 in it anyways."
Just duct tape it to the side. It'll be fine. What could
Yeah,
go wrong?
I might, but I don't. The CPU's not going to do any better with it because that's where the issue is. It's, to be honest, talking with David, it's the motherboard trying to push out this stuff going to the internet, and the CPU not able to handle it because it's only a dual core. So you add those two things together.
You can have the best graphics card in the world, but if your CPU can't handle can't handle it, all you're going to do is blow it out of your computer and through a wall.
Yeah, and now I'm going to try and join.
Which, by the way, I would pay to see that happen.
I'm just about. If it does it, I'll try and record it for you. Okay. Because if it happens, it'll happen on my end with mine. So, all right. Here, let's go outside and look at some fluffy clouds and nice landscape. That'll make everyone feel better, won't it? Look at that. Mountains and hills and water and puffy clouds. No, the puffy clouds look like cotton candy, and that's got sugar in it, and I could go for some right now, so go away, puffy clouds. Alright, so
299.
how far behind am I with you guys?
So Rob, you have a gaming laptop.
Dominator. It sounds like that. Actually, I got a deal for you, Rob. I'll give you my HP miniature desktop with you know, this 730 and this other computer over here that's running, that's even older. I'll give you both of them in exchange for. And if you're any kind of person, you say no, heck no, ain't gonna happen.
So I'm not bragging or anything, but I just checked how my computer's doing.
Don't you dare. If you value our friendship.
Is it on idle?
It's only running like 38% CPU usage.
Did you do that under
Task Manager?
Well, I gotta look now.
And I'm using 5.8 out of 5.8 gigabytes out of 15.9.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well, I am using 60% at least.
Mine's bouncing from 50 to 75, 80. Memory's at 52%. No, and it's cool, Rob. Mine's actually a refurbished computer from a computer. They got it from an office, you know, some business office. They get it back in, it gets junked. They recycle what's usable. If it was crap, they would have pitched it out. And then he gave me a deal on it. I gave him like $100 and like $400 in labor doing handyman stuff. So for what I spent, this is a dream. It's a steal, almost as good a steal as G27. So mine's probably 7 years old, to be honest, if not older. But maybe by middle of next week I'll be able to go, I ain't even broke the sweat off this thing yet. Bubble wrap's still stuck to it.
Oh, trust me, your computer won't even think twice about running the games that you're playing once you get it all set up.
And to be honest, if this does this again, I'm going ice road trucking. That's it. I'll do that. 1-to-1 scale on the Dalton Road with snow and hills, and they actually act like hills. I'll take it. I might be up until 3-4 in the morning playing that tonight after we get done flying.
Well, that won't be my fault for sure.
No, that won't be your fault for sure. Actually, last night wasn't your fault. I just was trying to be nice and hang out with you. All right. Yep, I just watched it spike to 81% with the CPU. I wonder why. I just have no clue as to why my computer just decides to go, we're going to check out for a few minutes and...
Well, what's your internet doing?
Internet?
Because Task Manager monitors your internet also.
I didn't see that and I just shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It does.
as long as I don't crush this. All right.
What setting is that it's watching, or what category?
Network.
Oh, network.
Yep.
Yeah, 5%. 6. So it's... in Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay, CPU is like 65-70%. Flight Sim is doing 55-60% of that. And I want to make it do more with like Active Sky. I want to add
Why
in
don't you
more
just
stuff.
why don't you just take a hammer to your computer?
Don't tempt me, I've got several. I was thinking about what's his name? Patty something, Patty Gaming, from last night, and he was trying to be that noticeable guy, and I don't actually fault him. I do fault the couple things that he said, but I did the same thing to Frito all the time. You know, I'd harass him. I didn't try and be offensive, but I try and harass him on certain things, and once I figured out which ones I could harass him on, that was my way of letting him know I was watching and hanging out and enjoying it. Yeah, I used to tell him I'd come and find him in Oregon and hit him with the hammer. So don't tempt me to find. No, I've got several hammers. I got a 10-pound sledgehammer. I got a 5-pound sledge. I got a 2-pound sledgehammer. I got 2 or 3 framing hammers. Pick one. Then once I get done, I'm going to ship it to Zig because I'm sure he has the same hammers.
No, I just have one hammer. I do have a 2-pound sledge. I got like a 10-pound sledge or a bigger one. I don't even know what it is because I don't like to use it very much.
Every once in a while, you got to put a hole in something, and that 10-pound sledge is useful.
Every once in a while, you need the BFH.
Yeah. And if that doesn't do it, you just back the truck over it.
I'm like advanced. I use like nail guns and stuff. I don't need hammers for much. High tech.
Well, see, you do more framing and rebuilding, right? You're doing custom stuff.
Actually, I don't do very much framing at all. But yeah, mostly doing trim work.
Trim work, small stuff. I'm the guy that they send in there to tear all the shit out first.
Right. You need all those hammers then. And
I
some
need
pry bars.
Yeah, and I found I was watching one. You know those on DIY Station, those do-it-yourself project shows where it was like 30 minutes where they record them for 5 days, where they've done the complete redo of their own kitchen, and these guys are doing a terrible job of what we do, and it takes us like weeks to do, but they're trying to do it in 5 days. Yeah, there's the laugh in itself. This one guy had the same pry bar that I have, and he called it the big fucking banana, because it was a yellow pry bar that was 3 foot, 4 foot long.
Right.
I found one laying in the dirt at this house that they had acquired. So yeah, I can move some stuff with that thing.
Note to self: change the Rex water texture. I could not like this one.
Note to self. All right, I'll write that down. Self change. Did you do the one in the Rex community where it was the 5-star, that first one you came to?
No, I scrolled through a little bit.
Okay.
I just went through and picked out the ones I liked individually.
Yeah, I was too lazy to do that.
I'm gonna go do that again.
I take that back. It wasn't about being lazy. It was just I just didn't have time. I just wanted to throw some cool stuff in there and learn how to fly this airplane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just went through and picked one that had like 5 stars. It said something like perfect realism or something like that. Everything looked, the clouds look really good. Not too sure about the water, but at least from a high altitude, the water doesn't look good.
Well, I've got a strange effect. The further out you look, it gets sort of a where it's moving side to side, and that could be because it's okay. We can go back through the list of complaints with the computer again, or we can just shut up now.
Yours looks a little better than mine.
Yeah.
Mine looks like a orange peeled drywall finish. It doesn't look very natural at all.
The funny thing is, I know exactly what he said.
Yeah, I know you know. That's why I said it.
But if you look over the front of the wing there, you can see what I'm talking about. It's moving like side to side along the lines.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't. But once I get a better graphic card, maybe that'll change. So. Oh, I hate that spinning wheel of death that comes up on the cursor. where Windows 10 is working, you get the little spiral. I wonder if, is that the point when it crashes? God dang, guys, you're gonna be like landing any minute now.
Oh no, I haven't even hit my top of descent yet.
Okay, Birmingham is there. Yeah, but you guys are, one of you, which one? Okay, Draco's over the coast, back overland again. And I'm a ways back there still yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Discord, display capture 2, turn that on. Click on that, that way we can see, and it'll pop up here in a minute. It'll show where I am, where you guys are.
There's my nice puffy clouds.
Whoa.
They look good.
That's about what mine look like.
Well, I would think so. You got Rex, right?
Yep.
So we all have about the same puff. We did one with the same puffy cloud look. That's cool.
How the hell are you able to see what you're doing, Moondog?
What do you mean?
Well,
You're
got
looking
the
at this.
map up?
Well, no,
You got-
I pulled that up so that we can, so the stream can catch up and see where we are at. Because how are they going to know? I have that on the secondary monitor, and I have that pulled up, and it's laid over top of what you guys are seeing on the screen.
Why did you set up a transition where it goes from first monitor to second monitor?
Because that's still a little bit beyond me, and I haven't figured out everything yet. Give me time, I'm working on it. I'm not a professional streamer, even though I was asked how to do professional streaming. I mean, heck, even Rob in chat knows that I'm not professional. I said, okay, we're going to leave now, and then stayed on for 2 or 3 more minutes. While he was rolling in the background laughing at what we're saying. How do I know that? Because he said it in chat. I know these things. I pay attention, even though I don't catch everything that's said in chat the first time. And to be honest, I can keep up with chat today. It's scrolling slower. Woo! I'm up to 6 again. I was up to 9 and it crashed. So that's it. That's the limit. I can only have 8 people in chat, or it's got to jump up over to 10. Can't have 9.
It's gonna get a little cloudy, a little bumpy up here, guys.
Well, who was supposed to check weather where we were landing? All
I think
right.
that's your idea.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll check on the computer right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but I'm using the other one. Okay.
Zig, hurry up! Look out east. See if we can see the small mushroom cloud.
You think that would be? It might actually be. Wait a minute. I'm on weather. Birmingham Airport, 57 degrees. Precipitation 48%. Humidity 74. Wind is out of the east-southeast. And they're calling for about a... Wait a minute. They're actually Tuesday, 4 a.m. already. So they're calling for about 48% of rain. So if we're using current weather, even though we're during daylight hours, could be cloudy. Starting to get a little windy. Weather moving in.
So either way, we don't get the coming out of the east southeast.
Yeah, so we should be landing headed east southeast.
Well, runway 15 would be our best bet then. That approach is running southeast.
Yeah, that probably would be correct.
See if that would be the other one's coming the exact opposite way. So
Yeah. How many runways?
hopefully 2, from
2.
what I remember. 15, and you can pull that up though, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I was just, I didn't know if you...
15 and 33 was what I found on charts.
EGBB. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, I saved it. Am I still there? Am I alive?
Yep.
Did I kill it? No, okay. Save the darn thing. Save. Okay, yes, save. See, this only has a 15 and 33 setup. Although
Yeah.
I visually see on the thing, there's
15
also
and 33, that's what I said, right?
yeah, but if I'm looking at the actual map that I see on the pictures, there's also one that runs like 240 to 70, you know? So it'd be like a 721 type deal. ILS would be 110.1. So if we do this, change this to 110. Yeah, because heck, I've still got 63 miles till WAL VOR. Either of you guys on the WAL VOR?
I'm on
Yes.
SWB.
Why did autopilot kick off again?
What's your distance to that VOR dig?
I've already passed it. I'm already off of it.
Okay, that's what it was.
I think. Hold on.
Do your next one like SWB?
Yes.
Okay. And how far do you have on that one then?
Hold on.
That's fine.
Trying to figure it. Trying to figure out why my autopilot keeps kicking off.
Well, if he had a completely perfect flight, it just went right.
Well, I think it's because the speed dropped down too much, because I know the one guy in the video was saying that's one of the things about this plane that keeps you on your toes, is that it doesn't have auto throttle on the autopilot or something. So whatever that means, I don't think any of the other planes I've flown had it either, but
What the auto throttle means is that it can't hold it at a certain speed. So if you get like a headwind or a tailwind or something like that, autopilot won't control your throttles to keep you at a constant speed.
right, and I think that's why it keeps kicking off.
And that could be why BP always calls it a crash 8. Because it does something and then it crashes.
Well, starting my descent.
So, you're starting your descent?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this will be the first attempt at landing it tonight. I've not made it that far in my practicing yet, so.
Hello, Will. How are you doing?
So anyway, what were you asking me, Moondog? I have stabilized again. What were you wanting to know?
I was curious as to your distance into that you have remaining on SWB.
30 nautical miles.
So you're 9 into it, 9.5, and I have 54, so that's almost 63 nautical miles behind you.
Okay.
Yep, that's what the black screen was there, folks. Sorry, I jumped into the nav log, which I should actually print it up, because until you actually get in the plane into running, flying, you can go over to flights and pull it up. Once you're flying, you can't do that again. Or at least it seems like I can't. You guys can't pull up the nav log, can you?
Yeah.
My program descent will be starting here soon.
You can, Drako.
Yep.
Well, why won't it let it?
I can pull up the nav log.
In the drop down.
I don't know about in the drop down. I hit Shift F10.
Shift F10.
And then you.
No, it won't let me do it there either. That way either. Shift F10. Oh, okay. Well, it's pulling up there and then nav log. All right. Let's see if it pulls it up there before I move it off the screen.
All right, I'll be right back.
So if nothing else, I can pull it up through the kneeboard. Okay. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. We're crashing. We're either crashing. No, we haven't actually crashed the plane. We've crashed OBS and we've crashed Microsoft Flight Sim, but we haven't crashed the plane yet. Although Draco's getting close to, because he's starting his descent approach for landing. While they're waiting for me to fly in, they are deciding where we're going next. I haven't blown up yet.
Well, that's something.
Something. But yeah, it's up to you guys to figure out where we go next.
It's up to us.
Yeah, because it's going to take me a while still left to land, so it would be up to you guys to figure out where we want to go next. I got us to this point. You guys can figure us out another maybe short hop.
Shit, I'm on my mark. I got a V-speed lock in. Yeah. What do I do? What do I do?
That's something you want to hear from your pilot. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't know. Is that better than, oh crap, crap, crap?
About the same.
About the same, yeah. One thing that I don't like on this thing is the strobe light goes through the plane.
Also, I'm thinking it's kind of disturbing that the captain, instead of flying the planes, and back playing with playing chess. Just saying.
Why will it not say?
Flying to St. Martin. Yeah, but we're in England. How long of a flight is that going to be from where we're at?
St. Martin is in the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit longer than the one that it took us to get from St. Anthony over to Ireland. Which, you know, we're not opposed to a longer flight, just not on a work night.
What airport?
EGBB is where we're landing.
EGBB, that's still no radio contact yet.
Well, no, because with my flight planner, from WAL, you got SWB, and then from SWB to EGBB is still even 40 nautical miles. At best, you're going to get them about 30. Why wouldn't I go to the back? That's where the coffee and the comfortable seats are. Those are not generic FSX clouds, I'll tell you that. So this is Glasgow to Birmingham, yes. Birmingham in England.
Contacting Birmingham Tower.
Birmingham is, just guessing, 45 minutes to an hour flight time northwest of London. I think. Pull this up a little bit.
Alright. They have me coming in on
probably
runway 15.
Okay, good. That's
which is what we thought, yeah.
30 miles out. What's the ILS for runway 15? Do you remember it?
110.1.
Pick that up.
I would, Rob would like Frankfurt. Okay, where are you guys ending this trek? Eventually, we don't know. Tonight, still not sure. Birmingham, because we haven't had too many issues. Birmingham is definitely here. I don't want to go too much further than an hour flight from here. So an hour from here is going to probably be Dover, sort of that northern coast of France there.
We could actually probably make it to Amsterdam in an hour.
Yeah, we could. Rotterdam, Amsterdam. Yeah, let's do Rotterdam. Like
Rotterdam for
yeah,
ETS.
Yeah, all our ETS hassles come from Rotterdam. Let's see if we get as much trolling in FSX as we do ETS. All right, we'll put up a poll: Amsterdam or Rotterdam.
Or how about I don't give a damn?
No, because then we'll be back to Saint Martin. Because Rob's going to vote 52 times for Saint Martin. Okay, so I'm watching your guys' flight tracks.
Uh-huh.
Drako, you've slowed up, you've curved over, went westward a little bit, then you came back onto a heading. Ziggs kept flying straight and has caught up to you some.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I got the brakes on now.
Yeah.
Draco did make a big curve there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, so that way I could line up with the ILS.
Oh, I got you.
Let's see. Rob says Amsterdam. Nice expensive landing fees. You can use the cash you earn in trucking sim. Yeah, I think I could afford that from my trucking sim account. Let's see, in ETS, what do I have? Like $201 million in ETS account there. So that's how I could afford to buy this plane, being a newbie pilot. Here, you want to scare the passengers? You just pull that, and then all the oh, okay, it didn't. All right. Yeah, that's the one that drops the oxygen masks. Well, I'm back over the coast. I'm over Liverpool. Over Liverpool. Down there somewhere, someone is arguing which one's better, Liverpool or Manchester.
It's got me on 15 as well.
Got you on 15. Cool.
Don't have any idea exactly how I'm going to get there, but that's where it's got me.
Nope, I'm passing over my VOR here.
I don't know. I don't know. Chad, the India though.
So yeah.
Chad, the India.
1 Siskapol? Siskapol. I think that's how you say that, right? Did I say it right? Siskapol?
Oh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're looking at chat while you're trying to land and circle around and all that.
I'm flying right over the center of Birmingham.
Look at that efficiency. Oh yeah, well let's do that. Let's back the mix down a little bit. Name of airport in Amsterdam. Okay. Siskapol. Okay. But as long as I had said it right, because, you know, I can't... I can barely pronounce MrMoonDog at times. Yeah, we've gotten quiet because we've got pilots lining up for approaches. You guys doing landing tandem?
I don't have any damn idea what I'm doing.
Is it still following waypoints and intersections? Line you
No,
up?
I turned that off. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Once you get to that certain point, you got to turn on the approach, so it'll continue with that.
I programmed in the approach, but I don't know what that means. I'm just trying to loop around so I can. I've switched over to. I've switched around to heading controls, so I can kind of visually line myself up onto the approach, and I don't know how to tune in the radio.
Okay.
Well, that's where I need to do the format button. Shit. Fine.
So I pull up on the map here. On the other screen, we've got Zig and Drako coming in for landings. I'm still up here in Liverpool. Both of theirs approach looked nice for what they were doing, so not bad, guys. It's just I'm too far away to actually watch you guys land.
So just so you know, the approach to Birmingham is a little tricky. If you're too low, you're going to end up hitting houses, so you actually have to come in a little higher than what you would normally.
Okay.
Come on, don't float, get down. Shit.
That's not normally a good thing to hear from the pilot.
Well, no. See, if you're coming from the opposite way on 15 on runway 15, you have a nice long strip, just so long as you don't hit the road.
Yeah.
Where there's nothing to worry about. But landing on 15 though, you end up having houses and a hill, and then it's runway.
Just gotten very, very gray.
Why is it not showing me the heading on the damn window? That's not good. It's not showing me the little heading bar. Oh, there it is.
Alright, well, for that far approach, select approach, enter. We'll set up for ILS 15. No. I back up, and I back up. No, 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 no. Come here.
Problems.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
This is trying to use the computer with the updated, new, correct stuff that BP suggested I download and put into it for the nav flight stuff. So it just crashed my game. And that means I have to restart it from back there at halfway back, or I just catch up to you guys on the land. And I'm not going to do the other, which is just uninstall and reinstall, because that'll be like a 4-hour uninstall and reinstall it. Just slow it. I'm just start on the land. They're about there anyways. I'll be able to catch them landing.
Have you landed yet, Drako?
No, it's a weird strip to land on.
Okay. Well, that makes me really nervous if that's what your take is. I just got myself all turned around, so I just figured out kind of where I'm at and where I might need to be. So.
All right, so we're jumping in there. This is a real ending. It's a real issue. With a very good suggestion from a friend of ours, I updated the nav charts, but what it's done is it's caused issues, so I'm going to remove them. Look, I'm on runway 15.
I hope you're not sitting on runway 15.
No, I'm getting out of the way right now. I was sitting there.
Because that's not a good thing.
I'm not in FS join yet.
Oh, you're not?
No. And I'm just going to get it off and out of the way just in case. We're cheating the runways, we're cheating the grass. We'll put on the brakes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on, brakes, thank you. Now, where is my FS joint? Gotta kill it that way and then jump back into it. Let's go traffic. That's Drako, but that's simulation of Drako. Sounds nice. The plane, yeah, I love the sound on the plane. And then go to aircraft. Zig. Zig with his one propeller still spinning. All right.
All right, I'm on final.
You're on final. Okay. We've got you on final. It's the runway.
I don't know if you can see it, but you see how there's like
Oh yeah.
houses and apartment
Yeah.
buildings, then runway.
Yeah.
And a nasty crosswind.
Sounds awesome. I'd love to crash in it.
All right.
There is a runway that's not listed that runs across there, but it's not as a listed runway.
I'm gonna be coming in crab. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be crabbing in.
Yeah, I see that. I'm watching you. Right behind you. All of us are going to rate your landing here.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
Holy cow, look at that. Like,
Oh shit.
whoa,
A little hard.
whoa.
A little hard. A little hard. Not even lying. That was not my best landing, but.
You get it stopped in time to turn left at the end of the runway? Maybe?
Oh, son of a bitch. I never want to land at Birmingham again.
Rob, that is not Draco's choice. With FS join and the aircraft that he has, I can't see it, so I substituted a 747 instead of the glider that it picked for a representation of his actual aircraft. His actual aircraft is a B377 Stratocruiser. Very large 1950s airplane?
No, late 40s.
Late 40s, yeah, okay. So it is a very large plane, much similar to the one that I have. But that was the closest I could find, because when you were playing in FS Cloud, it showed it as a little glider, and we just couldn't handle that. So, well, you're on the ground. I'm over there on the other side of the there, Drako.
Okay.
We're going to see if we can go find Zig.
Oh, you don't want to watch me.
You don't want to watch it. Why do I have the thought running through my head of going, hey guys lose an aircraft carrier? Top Gun reference. Well, let's see here. Flight planner. Choose an airport. Birmingham. They have a large gate. No. They have large parking. Yes, they do. They have two. Parking 21 and 22. I took 21. Now.
I don't even have any idea how to tell if I'm on the right heading.
Well, you're awfully northeast at the moment.
Well, that's the way we come in from.
Okay.
But
Loop all the way around and then come from the south and.
I don't know how to read some of these gauges.
Okay. Or, you know what? Let's play this that way. Nav log.
I think I see the runway, maybe. Is that possible?
I'm not sure where you are, but
I'm not sure where I am either, so that works out great. I don't know how to...
Moondog, you just smashed into a building.
No,
You literally.
I'm right in front of the building.
Oh, well, you were literally like floating in midair and then just shot off towards the building.
Yeah, because I'm actually parked pretty close to actually where the parking spot is. For this.
And you're also in midair.
No, because you probably have me represented as a 747, don't you?
No.
No?
Beechcraft.
Well, then in that case, you need to readjust, because I'm not a Beechcraft. Just wait for the stream to catch up. Draco's plane's trying to drive through the ground.
No.
Well, it's because, as I'm saying, you're being represented by a 747, which is taller than what your plane actually is. So the rear gear are actually going through the ground instead of riding on it. It's the one thing with trying to get this like that. That's why I was looking for an actual B377 freeware so that I could put it in so it would represent you better, and then your height would be correct.
Okay, I see the APBI lights.
You do.
I can't tell if I'm
You're
online.
You might be online, but you're headed probably the wrong direction.
Well, I mean, that's what
Your
I meant.
head-
I can't
yeah.
tell.
Heck, you just decided to fly up, point your to the sky.
I'm on autopilot still.
Okay.
Over. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna put our gear down. Go flaps.
Draco.
Whoa.
There you go. Let's see, FS is bugging out right now like a little Tanichi. Yeah, at 7 it's right now. Everybody's there. Yeah, it's bouncing like crazy, isn't it? Actually, it's got more bass drums in the back of that thing than some of the cars that drive down my street.
Oh, I'm totally coming in perpendicular, aren't I?
No, actually, that is the correct runway. The long
It
one
is.
is the
Okay.
emergency one.
Okay.
But it's like you're coming in.
I got it.
Yeah.
Is all white too high?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
Let's see. Let's do this.
Too high, so they can go around.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Ow.
I couldn't hit the button in time fast enough. Sorry.
You know, he was landing on the emergency runway.
Yeah. Okay.
So I need to go on the long runway?
Yep.
I thought.
And put your gears up, flaps up, otherwise you're gonna stall out.
Hey Zig or Draco, when you're like viewing Zig, is his plane like doing a funky roll thing going on for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's lots of funky roll things going on.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because his would kind of like, he just kind of stopped in midair and went straight up like the space shuttle. And
Well, his plane is pretty spectacular. He said so.
I'll tell you right now, the people living in those apartment buildings aren't happy.
I got something completely yelling at me and I don't know what it is.
Hey, you know, I'm routinely got something yelling at me with planes. This will be cool to watch. I'm going to set this thing down.
So if that,
Shit.
I don't know, I'm totally confused about where I'm at now. So I don't know how to locate myself back to the runway that I need to be on.
Okay, so you took off at almost a 90 degree from the runway you want to be on. So you want to turn 90 degrees to the north for a bit. I don't want to alarm you, but you're losing altitude.
Well, I'm still at 2,000.
Okay. Well, your tag's saying like
Oh.
160 something. And it's down to one to.
No, I'm holding at 2,000. I put it back on the autopilot altitude hold.
Okay. You're 7.7 nautical miles from the airport right now.
Line.
Okay, so the easiest way is if you look off to your left, Zig, you'll see downtown Birmingham. You want to fly towards downtown Birmingham.
Well, I'm coming right back to the airport. I just don't know if.
Well, the reason why I was telling you is so that way you can get lined up on the runway.
I don't know what downtown Birmingham looks like, Draco. Just a bunch of buildings down there.
Well, look for the tallest buildings. It's at your 11 o'clock.
Okay, because tracking that I have for him, he's still headed away from the airport.
No, he's heading back towards it.
Okay. That's fine. I just double checking it.
All right, there you go. What the hell is your plane doing? There it is. I'll be back. Zig, I'm trying to help you, but your plane's doing all kinds of weird things. I don't even know which way you're facing right now.
Let's go help Zig. Landing gear just came down, Zig.
Yeah.
Damn it, and I came in at runway again.
That's the correct one way.
Draco said the long one was the
long. That's what I keep saying. The long one is actually the emergency one. The shorter one is the correct one. Your heading is correct. Isn't it? Okay. You can land it on that one if you can line up for it, but just probably want to be chopping power like crazy right now. Oh. It is the emergency one. Just land it, Zig. You'll get it. Okay. Did you get a graceful landing on the grass?
I don't know.
Don't have to worry about those pappy lights anymore. Sure, that guy in that Cessna just crapped himself though. That Zig was coming at. You're down.
It's 1 week flight. It's not bad.
No.
So, all right.
Should have seen me trying to land when I first started flying.
Yeah. They are not fun flights. Cockpit. Cabin forward. Main cabin looking towards the back. We have the stewardess on board. Engine view left. Virtual cockpit. All right. Did I get flight plan in? I do have flight plan in. Did it cut out? Okay. Just had to disconnect and reconnect, so it might be a quick second, hopefully. All right, so I have set up for from here to Amsterdam, and it is an hour flight.
You there, Zig?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just trying to get taxied to where I need to go here.
Kiddo.
Are we gonna have time to do another one?
I don't think I'm gonna do another one.
Right. It's
Okay.
already 11:15.
All right, well then, that's fine with me.
Just to stay up all night.
No, it's
Then
No,
so
it's
we can
cool.
blame it on us.
nope, that's fine. We said we were going to land here. We wasn't sure if we're going to continue. So yeah, we've made it. We've landed. I've shown off the new plane to the stream. I do like it. It sounds nice. We'll even do an automatic start with it.
What plane were you flying?
I was flying the regular one, but
Oh.
this is the BC-6 that I got. And it has an interesting start to it. I mean, it smokes it and everything, so it sounds cool. You get to about a quarter throttle, and the sound drops out of them. And then as you pick them up, it just gets nice.